G'day legends, I hope you're all fantastic. If you're into modern high gain, no doubt you have heard about this interesting little device before, the TC Electronics integrated preamplifier. I can't even call it a pedal because there's not a foot switch on here and it wasn't really designed to be a guitar pedal, but like so many good things, some people said, well, there are no rules with this. You can do whatever you like. And those people were Meshuggah. This was an integral part of their early guitar tones. And essentially what this lets you do is balance out a pretty awesome volume boost on here. If you run this off 24 or 30 volts, you get a pretty massive boost out of it. But then you've got bass and treble controls. And if you take that bass control all the way down, it provides just enough cut for extended range or low-tuned 6-string guitars to just kind of really tighten them up. And several manufacturers have taken this circuit and done their thing with it, probably most notably Fortin. They make the 33 and the grind. The grind is basically like a one knob boost that bakes in the so-called like Meshuggah EQ settings of this particular pedal, which I understand is just turning the bass all the way down, and treble somewhere around noon. I don't know, you can play around with the knobs on here and I'll do my best to actually do that. We will hear some 7-string tones in drop A on here. We'll hear some drop D, some drop C, and a standard tuned Strat on here, because this actually does a lot of other things pretty well. It's just a really sweet sounding boost. If you haven't checked out my video with the TC Electronics booster and line driver, I'd recommend checking that one out, because that one is its own thing, but there's some kind of crossover in terms of just the fidelity you get out of this. The overall design is pretty low noise, which I'm pretty impressed with considering how old these are. And, you know, it's just, it's cute. Look at it. The jacks are on the side. You know, this is something that if you ran it off a battery, you could like clip it to the side of your guitar strap or something like that. It does have one of those weird pin style power supply inputs on here. What else can I tell you about this except for the fact that I didn't buy this one. I am borrowing this one from Verly at Past Effects. Shout out to Verly. She has provided me with so much gear to demo on the channel recently. And without further ado, let's actually just hear this thing. Like I said at the start of the video, it does a whole lot of other things outside of the kind of like djent context in there. I actually really liked it on a Strat, and I liked that kind of boost factor you can get into the blue galaxy on the Soldano Astro there. Running it into the red mode, you know, it kind of takes it from something that is more of a hard rock sound with plenty of bottom end into that chainsaw of doom kind of thing that we've kind of come to expect from modern metal guitar sounds. I can't say anyone should really rush out and buy one of these though, because there are several companies making pedals that basically do a similar or the same thing. Off the top of my head, there is the Eris Effects Electric Dragon, where you get the integrated preamp and a tube screamer circuit in one. I've done a demo with that. It's on my drive board, actually. I love that pedal. I do really like the integrated preamp circuit as a boost, but the prices these go for, just because, you know, it's the original thing. And again, there's the association with I won't say a famous artist, I will say a genre defining artist. You know, if you're into those kind of heavy tones, you know, Meshuggah kind of occupies the same place that like Eric Clapton on the first Blues Breakers album does for electric blues guitar, or Jimi Hendrix or Metallica for thrash stuff. You know, they are foundational to that kind of genre, and so many people wouldn't have got into those sort of tones without listening to them, myself included. I don't really play that kind of stuff, but I do own a 7-string. I like to tune it down, and I just like the overall concept that they kind of came across there, where it's like you cut a whole lot of bass from something that's really low tuned, and you run it into something that has a lot of bass and a lot of gain. That's kind of the template for modern high gain, and why you use something that is a big boost. Lots of gain in here, lots of gain in the amp, but it's about the filtering in there where it kind of really works. I'll give you a really quick blast between this and the Past Effects BLD. That is their clone of the Booster line driver. The Booster line driver, it might be my favorite type of boost at the moment. It is different to the integrated preamp. So we'll hear integrated preamp and then the BLD side by side. There's loads of other ways to boost your high gain amp on there, and like I said, I wouldn't recommend anyone just go buy one of these for fun. You need the kind of special power supply jack on here. They need a lot of power to do what they do properly, and again, there's no foot switch to turn it on or off, which depending on how you feel about it, is either the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. I should say as well, I'm pretty sure the Pepper's Dirty Tree is another kind of integrated preamp clone pedal out there. There are the Dirtmonger Instruments pedals, which I haven't tried myself, but go and check out my buddy Ryan from Plagueside Studios. He's got some great demos with those, comparing it to the Fortin pedals on there. His channel is just a great resource in general. But yeah, hopefully I did enough to demonstrate why this works on extended range guitars, but hopefully if you're into the extended range guitar thing, you got to hear in a bunch of other contexts today. That was kind of the aim here. So big thank you to Verly for sending this one over to me to make a demo with. I really hope she makes a clone of this and does her thing with it, kind of like the Booster line driver. It's smaller, it's more convenient. There's some modern features in there that make that a lot more usable. I'd love to know from all of you, if you're going to put an integrated preamp clone into a pedal, what extra things would you want it to do? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and have a great day. I'll see you next time.